Surgical tubing? What in the world could Carl and Ginger be doing with surgical tubing? Really quick fun story time. When I was a little kid, my brother and his friends had an old car and they took all the windows out and they replaced them with chicken wire, and they took surgical tubing and they made them into giant super soaker like water balloon squirters, and they were really awesome, like giant squirt gun snakes. And what they did is they tied off one end and they filled the whole thing up with water, and then they would drive around the neighborhood where their friends were playing outside and they would spray them out the windows of the chicken wire, and it was crazy and hilarious. You shouldn't do that because it's probably illegal. Don't do that at home, but it's funny, and it popped into my mind the other day and I was like, why haven't we done this and shown people how to do this on YouTube? So that's what we're gonna do today, because every day's a new day. Let's make it an awesome one. Oh yeah, see, that works much better. Thanks, Luke. It's like a huge water balloon.
Yeah.
Whoa! It's like snake. There it goes. Run away! Here we go. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Are they going in?
Yeah, they are.
Here we go. I think it's time to do the big reveal. Oh, look at that. So this surgical tubing basically works like a giant balloon animal, only they're way thicker and more durable. So if you look at the rubber that makes these things, it's a lot more springy, it's soft, and it's thicker, so it holds up really well, and it actually works really good like a super soaker giant water balloon. What's cool though is that this is like a length that's like 10 feet long. You can get it just at the hardware store or at medical supply stores and stuff. But when you fill this thing up with water, well, just wait. You're going to see how long these things get, because they get like 30, 40 feet long.
What?
So you get this tubing, these big long balloons like this, and all you have to do is tie a good knot in one end like that so the water can't get out that end. We actually put together this really clever nozzle. You don't have to do this. You could probably just get it to fit over the end of a hose, but this is just like a really clever way to do it. And it's also like a really clever way that you can like spray your kids. Oh.
Get him.
Oh,
come on, Carl. Get him good.
Hey, Luke, give me some water. Come on.
Turn that on, Luke. Come on.
A little anticlimactic. Oh, yeah. See, that works much better. Good job. Thanks, Luke. But this is going to help us a lot because it's got a good nozzle on there, and you just fill it up like you would a water balloon. But this is about to get crazy. Are you guys ready for this? We don't know where it's going to start filling up because it's like really weird. The physics of this tubing is not like what you would expect. You ready? Okay, here we go. We're just going to do this first one. Look at it. See, it's like we're making sausage links or something. Like, and you can squeeze it and it'll like move to a different part of the balloon. So it's filling up down there by gauge.
I'm afraid it's gonna pop.
So our first test here is we're just gonna open this up and we're just gonna fill it up. I'm gonna actually keep it from coming back to the nozzle because I know.
That's so cool.
Here, I'll go faster. Oh!
Whoa!
There it goes. It's going like a big sausage. It's like a huge water balloon.
Yeah.
Whoa! It's like snake.
So the original tubing is only like 10 feet long, but when you start to stretch it out and fill it up with water, it just turns into this huge thing. All right, we're gonna try and keep this thing from popping on the trampoline. See what we can do this time. There we go. Look at that. It just like fills up. A little faster. We're about ready to stop. Isn't this cool?
This is really cool.
Whoa.
It's just like a big water balloon animal. Here we go. It's almost
I'm
done.
afraid it's gonna pop.
Okay, stop. Stop. Okay, we got it. So, if you want to stop there and just have fun with this, you totally have like a homemade water snake water balloon. Look at this. Ready?
Whoa.
And it gets crazy when you let go.
It's like a water splash. It's
That
a
is
water
really cool.
splash.
And then you can hang on like this, and when you let go, it goes all crazy. Woo! See that?
That is so cool.
Just like,
So cool.
but I got a really good idea a second ago. What if, like a giant water balloon, we filled this thing up with water and Orbeez, and then we let the Orbeez swell up inside and
Whoa.
see if it blasts out like an Orbeez blaster.
That would be awesome.
Oh
Okay,
my
I'm gonna
God.
let go. You ready?
Oh man.
Let's see how long this takes to shrink. There it goes. Run away! Oh look, it's like shrinking from the back end.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it's getting
crazy.
smaller like that.
So it's like drawing a big circle.
It totally is. You can like grab a spot and pinch it, and it just decides that it's gonna shrink right
That
there.
is so cool.
So you can make it like balloon animals. See, if you
That
wanted,
is so funny.
you could twist
Looks like
it.
sausage links.
It totally does. But you just go boop, boop, boop. I don't know why there isn't a company that hasn't like taken this kind of tubing and made it into some kind of a fun water
Well,
balloon.
maybe we should, Carl.
Well, maybe we should on
Well,
our
maybe we
website.
should.
I got a really fun idea. What is this gonna look like if we fill this up with water in the swimming pool?
Ooh.
Let's do that first, and then we'll get to the Orbeez.
Woo.
This is gonna be really fun. This
That
is
was really
nozzle.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Like,
whoa.
really tempting. Oh, I got the camera wet, huh? Sorry. Okay, this swimming pool in the deep end is actually 8 feet deep. So
and
it's really cool.
extends out to like 20.
Right, here we go.
It'd be really cool if it could go all the way to the bottom, but part of it is coming up.
Let's
That
find
would
out.
be
Here we
cool.
go.
Here we go.
Is it, it's gonna sink, I think.
Whoa.
Awesome!
That looks so cool.
It looks
That's a drink!
It's like a big water
Throw
balloon
it back
snake in the pool.
back to sleep.
That is so
Look, you
cool.
can see it under the water.
Whoa.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody do this with surgical tubing before. How come nobody has done this on YouTube yet? This needs to be a thing.
Because, Carl, you're brilliant.
Here's what's cool about this. This surgical tubing, you can get online, and you can order it probably like in a 100-foot roll, which means it would be like 500 foot